Josh Tesolin, 25 years old.
Yep,
Number one agent in Australia.
that's correct.
There's tens of thousands of real estate agents. You are number one.
54,000 of them and number one.
2 years in a row.
2 years.
So it's not an accident.
No,
2 years in a row.
correct.
And in your third year,
Yep.
you have sold, I think you have sold 100 or 99 properties in 6 months.
99 houses from Jan 1 to the end of June, 99 houses, yep.
In 6 months' time.
6 months, one assistant, Alex who's 21, my assistant, we do everything together, 99.
You're 25 years old.
25.
Not 35.
No.
Not 45.
No.
And you have been in real estate for 3 years.
Yep, selling properties for 3 years.
You have to be a little bit crazy to achieve that.
Insane, insane. Big workload, 7 days a week, 16, 17
How
hour
many
days.
properties have you sold in your first year in real estate?
71.
71.
First year in real estate, 71, I wrote 1.17 in com.
So in your first year of ever selling real estate,
Yeah.
you've written $1,170,000 in commission.
Correct.
Second year,
Second year, 2,030,000.
$2,030,000.
Yep.
Third year,
Third year, this was this year, so I wrote, I think it was 2,040,000 in 6 months.
so you've been in real estate for 2.5 years.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a 50,000 real estate agents in Australia,
Correct.
and a lot of them, they got 10 times more experience than you do.
Yes, absolutely.
Even I want to know what is this? What is the recipe so I can cook this myself? What is the
All right.
recipe? 2.5 years.
Yes.
What is the secret?
Secret. Look, I don't think there's one thing that I do that's different to anyone else. I think real estate's a basic game. I think we can all do it. We list, we sell, we communicate, we reduce, we prospect hard, we sell, we leverage, we move on. For me, it's an energy game. I think nowadays social media is a big thing, mate. Video, social media, putting yourself out there, brand profiling. The biggest thing I'd say is consistency though. When I first started, and not a lot of people know this, I went to probably my first 30 appraisals and probably lost all 30. Didn't get one out of those 30. For me, a lot of people look at that and think,
But
oh
you
my,
didn't give up.
did absolutely. Never give up.
Never give up.
And do you. So the good thing about myself was a lot of people, if you lost 30 in a row and potentially a commission of, over $200,000, you think, oh my God, I'm going to quit. This isn't for me. For me, I'd learn what went wrong. What could I do better the next time? I fucked up. What am I going to do to improve and get the next one? So for me, it probably took me around 20 or 30 because I didn't really before Tom and before I'd met Tom, I was sort of a lone wolf. So for myself, I had to learn what worked. For me, it's consistency, doing the same things day in, day out, prospecting, talking to people, putting my name out there, social media, making everyone know who Josh Tesolin is. In my area, I'm the local expert. People think real estate, I need them to think Josh Tesolin. I market hard as well. I'm doing everything, Emil. I'm doing marketing in terms of letterbox drops, Facebook, social media, schools, sporting clubs, realestate.com, domains, signboards. If you're not listing with me, I say to everybody in my area, and you haven't seen my marketing, you're living under a rock. And I'm calling you at the same time. I'm not waiting for them to come to me. I'm saying, hi guys, it's Josh Tesolin. I've just sold this. Would you sell at the right price? Consistency, day in, day out. And that's what gets results.
Where the fuck do you get your energy? Obviously, you are on some crazy drug that doesn't exist. Because I've spoken to a bit now.
Yeah, exactly.
And talking to Tom Panos, which
Yes.
is a mutual friend
Absolutely.
and a coach.
Yes.
And I think even he's surprised. Your energy is just abnormal.
Yeah. A lot of people say that. I think I was sort of born with it. I've always been energetic in anything that I put my mind to. It's something, when I enjoy something, I'm extremely passionate. When I'm passionate, it's not for me, I go to work every day, it's not work. I work happily 7 days a week. I moved 5 minutes from my office just to work more. I wanted to do more hours. I wanted to meet more people. I wanted to work longer. I wanted to come home and then I could say, you know what, I've had dinner, let's go out again. 9 p.m, they want an appraisal, kids are asleep, it's my time. I'm in the door, they're selling, they think, oh my God, Josh is here at 9 o'clock, he's nuts, let's go with him. Bang, sign it up. So for me, I love what I do. I want to get to another level. I want to do things to inspire people. I think it becomes more than just money and more than just numbers. I track all my numbers, what I do, am I on track, am I beating last year?
But you're also happy to share your knowledge with
Love
other
it.
people. I mean, I have
Mate.
seen you train even people that are close to me.
Yeah,
You're happy
yep.
to share
Absolutely.
knowledge. So you're not greedy
Not
to
at
say,
all.
you know what, I'm making money,
Yep.
I'm number one in the country, I'm
Yep.
not telling anybody anything.
No,
Why are you sharing it?
I'd love for look, a lot of people helped me when I started. Like I reached out to a lot of agents and I said, look, what's working for you? Can you give me some tips? Tom as well, as I just shared the story where we met in the Virgin Lounge. Tom, can you give me some tips? Let's do something together. Let's do a video. Let's share some content. I think that in this world, life is too short not to see everyone succeed. Even my competitors, it's funny, when I do a talk with Tom or I'm on stage, I did Eric online, mate, all my competitors I see are watching and they'll write me a message, hey, that was awesome, etc. I had one last night. So at the end of the day, there's enough to go around. Everyone can be successful. They might not be as successful as I may be, but if they can get one or two things and it helps their career, my job's fulfilled.
And what's important in your business,
Yes.
Please correct me if I'm wrong,
Yes.
it's almost about 600 client reviews
Yes.
on Rate My Agent.
Correct,
So you have
correct.
about 600
Yes.
people saying
Yes.
he has done phenomenal work for us. So it's
And
not a mistake what you're doing.
Not a mistake at all. A lot of agents and a lot of people maybe in positions in life can talk, talking is one thing, but having the evidence and backing it up and showing the people is another thing. For me, a platform of Rate My Agent, the best, 546 reviews, I believe.
546.
546 exactly, I checked this morning. The best thing with that is I don't have 30 years experience to leverage on. I don't sit there and say, Emil, mate, I sold you the house 25 years ago. I'm walking in, all my competitors are double my age, have double the experience that I've even been alive. Like I've been in real estate a couple of years, as you know, under 10. So when I go in there and I say, okay, this is what I'm going to do for you. This is my process. This is what my customers had to say. I'm not just selling these properties. I've genuinely got happy customers. And this is what they wrote. This is the sold by photo. Here's their mobile number. And here's a video testimonial of what they said. So you can see and live what they went through selling through me. Are you happy for me to be your agent as well? And if they see other successful stories and happy clients, it's going to improve your chances of getting their business as well. Then I get your business, I get you a great result, and we do it all again. We repeat. It's just consistency.
But you're also persistent.
Oh,
You're
absolutely.
a bulldog. You're just persistent. I don't think you say no to answer.
No way. I think the persistent thing, like someone asked me, I did a little similar thing to this yesterday, and they said, how do you get your reviews so quickly? They commonly come within 24 hours. I'll ask you before I even get the review. I'd say, and even before the listening, mate, if I get you a great result, you're happy to write me a recommendation. Something, a couple of words, say, I'm happy with Josh if I got you a good price. Wouldn't you? Yes, I would. Fantastic. Then it comes, I get you a great result. Hey mate, I've just sent you the link. Can you please complete it for me within the hour?
And I think he will be chasing them as
Oh,
well.
and then if they don't, I'll resend it and say, I've just sent your mobile number. If that's okay, I would love to share your story with my next vendor who I'm meeting tomorrow. Can you please submit it? Yes, I will. It doesn't happen the next morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, send it again. Hey guys, you might not have had a chance last night. That's okay. Do you mind writing it for me, please? And then if you get them a great result, they're obligated, and they've already said yes 100 times, yes, they'll write the 5-minute review. And then I leverage that.
How important is confidence? Because you're confident, clearly.
Yes.
You are number one real estate agent in Australia. I don't think that sinks in many people's heads. Number one, not number two, not number three, number four, number one. And you publicly say it on Instagram.
Absolutely.
I am the best.
Absolutely.
And you know it. That's just that.
Yes, I think confidence is a big thing. Confidence and arrogance, people might mistake it. Like they might see it and think, oh, he thinks he's number one, but I earned it. I've got the numbers, my name's on the trophy. I back it up every single day. And I think number one is more than just the title. It's how you act. It's how you inspire people. It's how you continue to get better. I'm not complacent. I want to do big things. I want to get better. I want to see people doing good things around me. So I think getting business as well, I leverage off that a lot. Right now, I'll sit in the room and I'll say, I'm not going to bag my competitors out at all. I'm here to present for me. This is why I'm number one. This is what works. It's proven. If you have confidence with someone, you have good eye contact, body language, tonality, up, down, soft, at the right times, pausing, that's where you're going to have a lot of success. So I feel that confidence is a big thing, and confidence has come with results. I know what to do. I've done it before. I've done it in tough markets in the last 3 years that I've been selling. Pre-election, COVID-19. If we touch on COVID, I sold over 50 houses in that 2-month period during the lockdown for Sydney. No one did those numbers.
No excuses to you.
Zero excuses. I remember everyone had a bit of a panic moment and was watching the news, and Scott Morrison saying, you can't do open homes and you can't do this one at a time, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, the world's coming to an end. And then I sat there, my girlfriend reminded reminded me of it last night. She goes, and you got back up, you said, all right, we're going to meet with Alex tomorrow. My assistant came over my house. We wrote down every buyer we had. We wrote down every seller. We wrote down a new strategy. We wrote down a new marketing campaign and said, this is what's going to happen for 2 months. And I think during that time, when I did Arik Online, which was during that period, for me, it was to inspire others. It can be done. And I remember I got a lot of people messaging me, how are you doing over 50 in 2 months? How is this happening? For me, there was a new plan. It was a new world. Let's adapt. You fail to adapt, you're gonna fail. So for us, it's always doing something different, but people can do the same things and you can still be successful too.
And 2.5 years later,
yes,
time has come for you to transition from being a real estate agent.
Correct.
To opening your own office.
Absolutely.
And you're still selling. I mean, you have written $2,060,000 worth of gross commission in the last 6 months' time.
Yes.
So you're on the way to be making nearly $4 million.
4 mil, that was the goal,
yes. Year.
Yes.
And you do realize there's not many CEOs of large corporations that make that money.
Yeah, oh look, I look at it and think to myself, I'm probably in a rare elite group, but I never become complacent. I never sit back and think, wow, I'm gonna stop. Wow, this is fantastic, it's gonna keep happening. If anything, it motivates me to do more. As soon as I won #1, that same month in February that I got the award again, I think I listed 27 houses that month.
So you wanted to be #1?
Of course, I wrote 443K in commission.
And now you're about to open your own office.
I am. Exciting part for me, I worked in an office for a number of years and I always wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to have my own culture. I wanted to sort of run my own race. I wanted to sort of have the responsibility and to be able to build a team in front of me where I may not have at my other place. So I feel to myself that now's the right time. I think, it's going to be a great opportunity and the next step for myself to prove myself, not just on a sales agent level, but a principal level with more responsibilities, more things to factor in and to learn as well. I think you've always got to grow and learn, and I think there'll be mistakes along the way, of course, but I'm excited to take the next step.
Next 5 years.
Yes, 5 years.
You being 30 years old.
30.
You might have some grey hair as well.
I feel like I do now, yeah.
Color it and you're fine.
It'll be good.
So next 5 years.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself going?
I see myself still in the same area. I feel that the area I'm in, I've got a good name. I feel like I can build on my market share. At the moment, I've got a 42% market share just myself. This year already, I think there's been 120 sales and I've sold 70 of them just in my core area of Quaker Cell 2763. So I'd love, in 5 years' time, I'd love to open up probably 2 or 3 offices in surrounding suburbs and try and build on the traction I've got in one and bring it to others because they're very close by. They can upsize or downsize. It's a very similar area with the same people at different stages of their life. I feel that I have a very successful team. Like I'm starting with myself, Alex, my assistant, my mum as the general manager, and my girlfriend with admin. So it's going to be a family business. But I think
your mum will probably be the boss.
Yeah, absolutely.
What she says, it has to go.
Yes, absolutely. No doubt about it. So
it'll be definitely exciting. Very,
and that's what I'm excited about. Going through those stages at the moment where I get to be involved in something, the fit out, the signage, the announcement, the marketing, everything. I feel it's something I haven't experienced before, and I feel that super excited, and it's bringing me to another level, I feel.
And I can see that you are ready to take that step.
I feel I am. I feel you can't become complacent, and I think when you become complacent, you jump in another deep end and go for something else.
Are you going to be #1 3 in a row?
Absolutely, going for it. I feel that, I don't want to just be a one-hit wonder or a two-hit wonder. Like I look at Usain Bolt, and he won how many Olympics in a row? Every 4 years, he's gold medal. Can Usain Bolt do it again? Gold medal, proving himself. And I think real estate's a great industry to keep you accountable. You've done that yesterday, but what are you doing today? And if you have one bad month, it's going to translate to 2 or 3 bad months until you get the traction back. I'm a heavily based momentum agent, traction agent, leverage agent. I don't like taking breaks. I've had a little bit of time off whilst I set up my office at the moment. And still I'm gearing back, and I can't wait to get back on the front line, to speak to people, to close deals, to meet the buyers, to leverage and to get to the next level.
You know what, I think many people that are watching this should be very grateful that you are sharing your story with them, and I'm grateful as well.
My pleasure.
And I cannot wait to see this new journey where it's going to go. And thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you so much, man.